Hey everyone, welcome back to the Duchess of Unicorn YouTube channel. Yay! It's a party for you because, I've been MIA for a little bit over a week. And that's just simply because I've been doing huge projects around my home, just trying to catch up. And I guess I should have done that, a month ago when this all started, but we didn't all know how long this was going to be, or we weren't at that time comfortable, if you will, with kind of being stuck in our homes. And I'm sure for some it's been kind of a time to reflect, and for some it's been a point to look at the future, and some it's been like, okay, what can we get done while we're stuck in this position? So we're stuck on stuck. So that's what I did. I decided, since we're stuck on stuck, let's make the best of what we're doing. So my husband and I decided to redo some of our rooms, our floors. We refinished floors, so that's sanding and obviously cleaning after that, and then applying sealers to the floors, and the whole thing. So with 4 or 5 floors on a hallway, it was a lot more than I thought in terms of time. So I'm back, and I'm so glad you're here. I'm really glad. I appreciate that you come back. And remember, I'm always here, even if I take a little pause. But when I'm gone for 5 days, obviously I'm doing a project at home. I'm also an artist, so I'm always working on my art. Okay, so today is Sunday, and it's the Memorial Day weekend. And the disclaimer in full is in the description, but all my content is found on the public domain. Now, this little article struck me as funny. Mexican food and Zoom calls. Prince Harry and Meghan. Now, a couple of things on this article I think are hilarious, but true, is that they decided to call them Prince Harry and Duchess Meghan, even though it's been said Prince Harry wants to be called Harry. Just Harry. He feels like maybe that he's just a regular guy, and he's ashamed of being a prince. Oh, wow. This is so Disney movie-like, isn't it, folks? It really is. So here we have Meghan and Harry, their anniversary. They decided, which is pretty awesome, to do Mexican food and Zoom calls. Let's look at this article. And what's really funny is this article is by Omid Scobie. I'm just making fun. It's Omid Scobie. Now, he is the online editor for Bazaar, and I'm not sure if he's just for, the royal part of it. But anyway, he drummed up this article. Still in lockdown, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex turned to video chats and good food, plus a few margaritas, to mark 2 years since their Windsor Castle wedding. Wow, he went all out with that the explanation, that subtitle. Okay, with much of the world still in lockdown, Prince Harry and Duchess Meghan had to get a little creative for the second anniversary festivities. I find this a really interesting article, and I'm not going to bore you with all of it, but I find it really, really interesting because they had a low-key anniversary celebration, which I'm sure everyone who had an anniversary at this time has had to have a low-key. Okay, that's kind of common. They were all reminisced about what a beautiful and magical day it was. Now, I watched this wedding and I thought it was pretty. I was hopeful. Like most people, I was hopeful. Because at the core of us, we all believe in love, right? So I was really hopeful. And then the shit hit the fan, right? Right? You agree with me, right? Okay. The shit hit the fan, and it just kept continually hitting the fan. And then it became a circus of sorts. And then it became a circus, definitely a circus. And now we're in the aftermath. We're like just over the peak and coming down on the other side. And I feel like there's a lot more things to go down before this story is over. And I feel like this story is kind of like a screenplay someone wrote for Meghan in her biggest ending star show. Like this is her last final chance to be number one. And I gotta tell you, I might have criticism of Meghan in a lot of things that she does in terms of choices and decisions that we see being played out in the media. But I will tell you this, Meghan Markle has definitely gone from B actress to well-known, over-the-top celebrity. However, I have to say this. Princes and princesses and people that marry into the royal family should not be labeled as celebrities. They're civil servants in a way. They serve their country, like Queen Elizabeth often has been recorded as saying, serving your country. That's all that's important when you are a member of a monarchy. Serving your country. Of course, being happy is just a right and your pursuit of that. But serving your country, when you sign the dotted line to marry into a monarchy of any sort, you are a public figure, not a celebrity. Yes, there are instances, obviously, when that word is interchangeable, but celebrity is more for actors, actresses, entertainers, etc., etc. When you think about monarchs and the monarchies and royalty of families across the world, you think of being a person of service to your country. This is not something that Americans in general are taught. And I would venture to say, in my opinion, that it's definitely not an attribute that I see in Meghan of any type of patriot. Just like I don't see any type of religion being presented in terms of Meghan, like a belief system higher than herself. You never hear her speak of church and family in the same breath. She doesn't have any huge religious pull that you see her even advertised. And it doesn't have to be advertised, but you just don't even see it mentioned. You never hear the word God in her lips. And I'll challenge you to go back to any video and any interview and see that she has used the word God or in the sense of her belief system. So I feel like being a patriot is not something that she herself affiliates with. She more affiliates with being someone that just wants to talk and hear herself talk. And she also wants to be someone of notoriety. And so this picture that I'm going to end this video on shows that it just speaks volumes, that you have someone of her stance marrying into the royal family, coming literally out of obscurity. And so I'm going to leave this video as that, but I'm coming back with several more videos. So I will see you in the next video. Please remember, I read your comments. Thank you so much for taking the time to share them, and I will see you in the next video. Have a beautiful Memorial Day. If at all possible, stay well and blessed. See you in the next one. Bye.